It's my birthday season. I've been progressing on this since the year started. I always start videos and then don't get nowhere with them. God is sitting me down and saying, "Girl, just do it. Like, what is there to lose? Like, people going to either love you or hate you. Or they hate you, then they was hating you from the beginning. If they love you, they was loving you from the beginning. No matter what, right? All you can do is try." So let's get started. So I'm gonna take a little bit of drink there, and I'm gonna pull my hair back. Like I said, my face is freshly washed. I have a skincare routine I will be posting for you. My knotlets, I will let you know who did those also in the comments below. But I'm gonna tie these back so they don't get in my way. And I'm going to start with a primer. This is the Becca Cosmetic Face Shimmer Primer. I love this stuff. It's very expensive, but I got it at the makeup store. I'm going to take a little bit. Now we're going to get started on our brows. As you can see, it is quarantine and my brows is a mess. So I'm going to fill these in just a little bit. I don't like really too dark brows. I used to because I didn't know what I was doing. Now that I'm working, know how I like my makeup, I don't want a lot of my brows to be too dark. So I'm going to probably put it on a little bit dark and then clean it up afterwards. So let's just get into these brows. And I'm probably going to fast forward this part because if you don't know how to do your brows right now, I don't know what you're doing. And I will make a video on brows. Now our brows are done. I'm going to get into just concealing my eyelids there with the LA Girl concealer in the color Fawn. I love this. It blends well with my skin tone and also my brow concealer. So I'm just going to put this all over my brows. All over my lids, and I'm gonna just conceal that in, so as a base, using it as a base for my eyeshadow. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here all over. I put a little too much, more than normal, but actually the more natural concealers as the eye base, you really don't need as much eyeshadow. So if I'm like running out the house and got somewhere to be, then I'm gonna use the concealer as my base as well as an eyeshadow. But yeah, now do what you want. It's your business, baby. Do what you want with your face, okay? All right, so let's get into our eyeshadow. I'm using a fluffy brush for this. I'm using the Radiant contour palette. It's a drugstore. I'm pretty sure you guys all seen it. It is the medium to dark one. I haven't seen the light to medium one whenever time I go to the store, but I'm just going to really cover my eyelid base with this all over as to concealing that concealer. I put tape on my face. Yes, I did. I was being fancy that particular night. And guess what? I don't normally do that, but hey, why not? I have time. We're in quarantine. I don't got nothing else to do. So put the daggone tape on my face. But no, for real, the tape is going to help keep it crisp and clean, the eyeshadow, so it don't overflow into your face area. So that's what that's about. But like I said, I'm taking like a neutral brown color that goes with my face, with my skin tone, not my face, my skin tone. I'm new to this, so please forgive me for not knowing everything. I'm just gonna go back and forth to blend with that, and yeah, all over my eyelids. And after this, I'm going to go into my eyes with the actual Juvia's Place palette. Don't know the palette top of my head, but everything I'm using will be in the description box. And if you have any questions, please inbox me or put a comment below. I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm new to this, but I'm true to this. Trust and believe. I'm just covering that. I want it to look mad natural. I'm not going for no crazy stuff here because I'm wearing a red dress, so I wanted something that looked mad clean and natural. Plus I haven't put makeup on in a while, so I was a little nervous about what I was gonna look like. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna put that over my face. I'm also going in with the dark brown in the crease here to kind of give me more of a clean cut crease. Not too much. I don't really like cut crease, but it's like a blended cut crease, right down the corner. I don't even know if that's a cut crease. I'm just putting it in the corner to make it look a little more clean and dark, but not too dark. A little bit more sex appeal there, I'm also going in with this little brush here. This is a Morphe brush. I will put the brush description in the box too. I probably should know the brush description before I even did this, so you guys will know, oh, what brush are you using? I promise to get better at this thing. This is all new to me once again. This brush is just a small head fluffy brush. It's easier to buff out those imperfections in your eyeshadow with this kind of brush versus on big fluffy brush. Fluffy brushes to me are better to just buff, blend out everything all over. But if you're trying to show definition with a shadow, it's best to just use a small one. You have more control with a small brush versus a big brush. And I'm also going in there with a little orange. And then I was just like, I don't like this orange. So you're going to see me just go back and clean that up. So yeah, so just watch me work these eyeshadows here. Now I'm going to go in my inner crease area with a light nude color from the Juvia's Place palettes. I'll put the description box what color this is with the small Morphe brush. This is going to give me that definition, like, light to dark. It's going to make it a little, cute. That's what we want. You just want to be cute. That's all I know. It's going to be cute in the end, okay? Just keep watching, trust, and believe the process. But I love this color. It's always good with a nice, like, smoky eye, a light smoky, whatever you're going for. I just love that color. It's always so pretty. And you can see that little Morphe brush is one of my favorite brushes because it just, I have more control, with the bigger fluffy brushes. You don't have as much control to me with the eyeshadow. So yeah, love it. Keep watching. Now it's time to get into our foundation. Our eyeshadow is done. As you can see here, it looks good. It's clean. It's light. It's fresh. It's not too much. You can go day to night with this. I'm going to use Nars Radiant foundation in the color Tahoe, I believe, as well as a Maybelline color. And this is Maybelline 334 that I'm using, Warm Honey. I'm mixing those two up because I'm not really that light anymore because it's starting to warm up outside, but I'm really not that dark. The thing about the Maybelline, it will settle a little bit. It will oxidize and settle a little bit darker. So I'm going to look a little light for a second, but I promise you when I finish my makeup, it's going to look great. It's not going to look like, girl, what color is that on your face? It's going to settle in my skin. And as you can see, I'm pulling that through. I'm pulling versus just tapping because I'm using a flathead brush. This is a foundation brush here, this is a foundation. And give yourself props for just taking your time to do your makeup. To feel beautiful during a time like this is important. So enjoy. Make sure you are blending your foundation all over your face, from the top of your forehead to your ears to the bottom of your neck. Just want to have a seamless look foundation. You don't want it to look crazy. So we're going to start with our Nars Sheer Glow Concealer under the eyes, as well as the bridge of the nose, underneath the nose, and the chin, a little bit on the forehead area. That concealer really is going to help. We're going to blend it out with a buff brush. Really get under the eyes with that. I'm also mixing it with the LA Girl color Fawn. I love that too because it's almost my skin tone, like I did with that concealer on the eyeshadow, with the eyeshadow on the eyelids. You just want to keep blending. It's just easier to control this with a brush versus the blending brush, the beauty blender. I love a beauty blender, but this I just have more control, and I just like to take my time with my makeup. So a little bit with this is great. So I'm taking pretty much, I put the Nars Sheer Glow there and then put the LA Girl on top. Okay, so now I'm going to use my beauty blender. I am using a beauty blender just a little bit, but it's a wet, damp, dry, wet, damp beauty blender. I'm taking all over my face just to get any excess so it don't look cakey. It look real natural to blend in. As you can see, I'm just going to take it and damp it all over, making sure that it is blending. I'm looking at myself because I'm like, why do I look so light? I have to keep reminding myself I am under the light, so it's gonna look crazy, and it has not settled into my skin yet. So I need to give it some time. Like I said, I haven't done makeup in a while, and so I'm gonna take the Sacha Buttercup setting powder underneath my eyelids so it don't crease. And I like to pat it in. I'm not going to let it bake because I'm not a baker. I just like to let it get under there and just pat it in my skin. Just pat away, pat it away. Especially in my T-zone area, anywhere where I'm going to definitely crease or get oily fast. Now it's time to contour and bring more color and definition to our face. I'm going to be using the HBH contour palette with a contour makeup brush. I'm going to get around my forehead, into my contour area, you know, around my cheekbones, get into that. And I'm pushing up into my skin. I never push, you know, I always push up into the skin because you want it, even in my skincare routine, you will see that when you see that video. Just want to push up into the skin. And yeah, like I love brushes because you have more control. So I just want you to see that. This brush is amazing. So good. It is an e.l.f. brush. I'm going to get the bottom of my chin area to bring more definition to my face from the foundation. Now I'm going to conceal that contour, that cream contour with a powder. And this is a Maybelline Fit Me powder with a brush, a makeup brush, a fluffy one. And just get all over my face. This is the nose contour part. My mom would not approve of this message because she already think I got a big nose anyway. But let me snatch it even more for her. I'm just joking. I'm just going to contour my nose here. Going into your inner eye area. You want to just pull that in. We're almost to the end here. We're going to be taking a bronzer and just going all over our face to blend everything so it can look really, really clean and sleek and natural. Now I'm going to take some blush with a blush brush. This is like a pinky rose color. I don't really know the name. It's probably some cheap stuff because I don't spend a lot of money on no blush. So you just want to take that on top of that contour and just, you know, make sure it looks clean. Now you're going to take the e.l.f. setting spray and spray your face all over. I love this stuff. It's affordable. It's great. Once again, affordability. The e.l.f. liquid liner. I love this because it has a nice brush that's in it that you can just flow and control your eyelids. I'm not going to be doing a big wing liner here. I'm just going to do something real clean because like the look I'm going for is a real clean, natural look. Now I'm going to take a chocolate brown in the corner of my eyelid, not all the way across because I don't want it to be too dark. Also in my bottom lash line, I'm going to waterline. I'm going to put a white just in the front area. I'm not going to go in the back where that brown is. It's going to meet that brown and be really cool looking. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. glitter. I'm going to go in the inside corner of my eyes and my watermark in there. I call it my duck eye area. It's going to give it like a nice glow and shimmer and kind of bring your eyes out. So it's all about effect. You can really shine on these hoes out here. Okay? Yes. You see how that meets? It's so cool looking. I love how that white meets the brown with a little bit of glitter in the corner. As you can see, e.l.f. owes me a check. I use e.l.f. on everything. With everything, affordability is my name. Okay, I'm going to put this one in the bottom lash line. I love it. Makeup does not have to be that expensive. Like, you can have flawless looking makeup if you know what you're doing. I'm going to line my lips with a chocolate brown color. It's very natural. This is $1. I think this is the LA Girl out of the Family Dollar, actually. I think I paid $1 for this. I'm just going to line my lips with this. I love this liner. It's like one of my favorites. Like, literally my favorite. It's really cute with some clear lip gloss. But today we're going to use the MAC lip gloss. I don't know the name. It will be in the description box. But it's very natural looking once it settle into your face. And as you can see, everything is really coming along here. I really like that. I'm going to go back over with the liner just a little bit. This lash is crazy. It's quarantine. I had to salvage some old lashes. They trash. Lord, just as long as I get some new lashes for my birthday, that's all I want. I might even risk it all and go to Walmart. Yeah, that was a blooper. I had to, y'all. My lashes looking crazy, but I fixed it. I'm going to put some highlighter all over my face. This is a BH Cosmetic highlighter with the highlighter. Okay, I think this is it. Thanks for watching. If you guys want some more videos, let me know. What you looking for? I feel a little inspired for the girls. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Hope you love, like this, whatever. Share it with your friends. Till next time.